You woke up this morning and everything you built for years is suddenly falling apart. The business is shaking, the marriage is under pressure, the finances are unstable, the peace is gone. And the first question in your mind is this: God, why? Pause. Before you blame God, ask yourself something deeper. What war did you stop fighting because you thought the enemy was far away? Stay with me, because what I'm about to say will expose why many believers collapse suddenly, not because God failed them, but because they assumed the battle was over. God has a plan, but so does the enemy. We love this verse, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. We quote it when things are good. We post it when promotion comes. We declare it when doors open. But here is a truth many ignore. The devil also has plans. Jesus said in John 10:10, the thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. Notice something. The thief does not arrive randomly. He comes with intention. God has planned, but the enemy also strategizes. And if you refuse to fight, his plans move forward. The war you felt too lazy to fight. This is one of the most dangerous seasons in a believer's life. Prosperity. When men prosper, they relax. When blessing increase, prayer decreases. When success comes, vigilance fades. You begin to believe, God has blessed me. I'm secure. And slowly you stop fighting. You stop interceding. You stop guarding your mouth. You stop discerning relationship. 1 Peter 5:8 warns, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walks a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Notice, seeking. He studies, he watches, he waits. You think they are far away, but they are observing. How the enemy executes plans. Let me expose something. Demons do not waste time planning against those who are stagnant. They plan against progress. When your business begins to expand, when your marriage becomes stable, when your influence grows, that is when meetings begin in the unseen realm. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12 says, for you wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, rulers of darkness. Wrestling means strategy, coordination, targeting. And how are these plans executed? Not always through strangers, through proximity. Luke chapter 22, verse 3. Then Satan entered Judas. Judas was not a Roman soldier, he was close. The enemy executes plan through misleading conversation, envy, subtle offense, gossip, emotional manipulation, and the most dangerous one is careless speech. The secret of information. Here is a secret many believers ignore. The enemy cannot read your mind, but he can hear your mouth. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. While you are excited about next year's plans, you reveal strategies prematurely. While you are celebrating growth, you expose weaknesses casually, and someone listening carries the information. Sometimes unknowingly, sometimes intentionally, and the seed begins to move. Pause. This is not paranoia. This is discernment. When World War III starts at home, you think the enemy is far away, but suddenly your spouse is irritated constantly. Your closest friend becomes distant. Your family misunderstands you. And small arguments escalate into a major division. James 3:16 explains, for where envy and self-seeking exist, confusion and every evil thing are there. Confusion is not random. It is prompted, and what you refuse to fight in prayer has now become emotional warfare. You waited for execution before rules to intercede. But hear me clearly, prevention is easier than repair. Pray without ceasing. Why it matters? 1 Thessalonians 5:17 says, pray without ceasing. This does not mean you speak words 24 hours a day. It means you remain spiritual alert. You do not wait for crisis to activate, because by the time chaos is visible, the planning stage is over. Daniel 10 reveals something powerful. While Daniel was praying, angelic warfare was happening in the unseen realm. Your consistent prayer interrupts meeting you never see, but when prayer stops, access increases. Delayed realization. Many believers will revise in prayer after damage appears. But listen carefully. When a house collapses, the foundation was weakening long before the fall. Do not wait for financial collapses, emotional betrayal, reputation damage before you wake up spiritually. The fight you ignore becomes generational warfare. Rise before downfall progresses. Proverbs 24:10 says, if you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. Strength is built before adversity. You must guide your prayer life, your speech, your relationship, your spiritual disciplines, not after attack, before it. You think they are far away, but the enemy watches consistency. He studies patterns. He waits for prayerlessness. He waits for pride. He waits for isolation. Then he moves. How to break the plan? James 4:7 gives the order. Submit yourself therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Notice submission comes first. Submission restores alignment, strengthens the head, reactivates covering, then resistance becomes effective. Not emotional resistance, spiritual resistance. Through fasting, prayer, guided speech, discernment, fellowship. Do not isolate yourself in prosperity. Isolation is vulnerability. Let me ask you something directly. Have you realized where you should be vigilant? Have you shared where you should have been silent? Have you celebrated publicly or should have been protected privately? Always, God has planned for you. Yes, but the enemy also strategizes. The difference is whether you are spiritual awake. If this message wakes something up inside you, don't ignore it. Type in the comment, wake me up now. Share this with someone who has stopped fighting, and subscribe to Truth is Favor, because here we do not just motivate, we awaken. You think they are far away, but vigilance begins today. Rise, pray, guide, fight before your downfall progresses.